Hello, welcome to Train Sim World 5. And perhaps a slightly sad one, but there mainly just it might be. And I'm saying that just in case. For a particular route, you can guess which route it is probably very easily. And I was saying about, obviously, I missed out on this news as the train comes in on the road map video, which I have just done, just to point out. So there's no point of missing out as the train shoots past. And yes, I said shoots past at 10 miles an hour. But hey hey. Might as well get straight into it. But the Caltrain licensing removal and end sales. Today we have an update to share regarding a expiry, and I might just missed the train going on. So it's just because that's a flipping noisy one going in. Anyway, so we have an update regarding the expiry of our Caltrain licensing agreement and how that will impact related add-ons in our teams are working with licenses of the all the time to bring an authentic experience to Train Sim World. With this inclusion of real licensing brands, however, in rare cases our licenses expire without renewal. And whilst we do our best to closely with our work licenses, it can result in us needing to make changes on how we distribute and sell our content. This partially expiry impacts the following add-ons: Train Sim World, Peninsula Corridor, San Francisco to San Jose, Train Sim World, Caltrain, MP15 DC Diesel Switcher Loco add-on, Train Sim World, Caltrain, MP36, PH3C Baby Bullet Loco add-on, as a normal service leaves. Actually, you can't because it's in the way, but you will see the Baby Bullet parked up as well. And also going into Train Simulator, lucky enough they've not put the classic down because I hate that. In Train Simulator, Peninsula Corridor, San Francisco to Gallery, Train Simulator, San Francisco to San Jose Dugan, Train Sim Marketplace, Peninsula Corridor, Fantastic Lizzo Scenario, Mini Pack 1, and also the same for Mini Pack 2. Oh wait, there's the Baby Bullet. These add-ons will remain on sale until February the 27th, after which they will be removed from sale for those who are yet to purchase these add-ons. We will be running a last chance sale on selected platforms. We will share more details about the sale closer to the time. So I'm just going to say this, that will be just PC. Squat. Console will not get those sales. So if you haven't picked this route up on console, and the Baby Bullet and the Switch Loco, the MP15, get it now. Get it now. Stuff the price. Get it now, because you're probably not getting a sale. Plain and simple. I've had this route and the Locos since the original release, just to point out, on Train Sim World 2020. For now, it may be considered the last opportunity to purchase these license add-ons. If you've already owned these add-ons or decide to purchase them before the 27th deadline, you will not be impacted by license expiry and will be able to continue enjoying the official Caltrain branded content for the current version of Train Sim World. So pretty much until possibly the summer when Train Sim World 6 gets released, it will be the final time you can enjoy this route. For the current time frame, it will be. Our teams are investigating a potential way to which we can bring Train Sim World add-ons back after they've removed from sale. We are working through this process with guidelines from Caltrain. We don't have anything to confirm yet, but once we have news, we'll share. We'll keep you all updated. Thank you. So I'm going to say this, but why is Great Western Express still available to, in some sense, purchase and play on all versions, despite Dovetail have lost the Great Western license? But they're not going to be able to keep this route. So that's a bit strange. And that's with Great Western with full branding. They just can't add any new stock. Branded stock. So that's a little bit strange in my opinion. So yeah, I know this route was free on PC at least. I think it was, yeah, just PC it was last year. Yeah, it was last year for the Festival of Rail last year, if I remember correctly, on PC. I'm not sure if it was on console now. So yeah, I do have to admit, I do hope this route isn't gone, doesn't just go, because in truth, if it goes, you're looking at about almost, say, if you bought them at full price tag, what I could do is have a look somewhat, but the route would be $24.99. I'm gonna have to look at Steam for this because I've got this route. So yeah, can it come up with Caltrain if I just type in Caltrain? Thank you. TSW 5. So coming up. The route is actually cheaper. I didn't actually know that. I need to calculate. Anyway, so if you've not got this at the moment, and on Steam, as it were, all free add-ons, I'm gonna have to get a calculator because I'm not gonna try and have this up in my head. So as the F12 comes out, what was it? £19.99. This is in pounds, just to point out. Plus £11.99. So, which is actually what it does say as both of them together. This is the switch, just to point out. Also, plus another £11.99. All 3 bits of content, which is the route and both local add-ons for the route, so the Baby Bullet and the MP15, will cost you £43.97 on Steam. I don't know what it will be on PlayStation, just to point out, because like I've obviously said, I've got them and it won't tell me, because obviously they're purchased. So I'm going to roughly say that for all platforms at full price. And I'm going to say this, the route would have originally cost probably about £24.99, I think, when it first released. So you are looking at a small discount anyway, because originally you would have been paying £48.97, just to point out. So yeah, I'm going to say this, if you haven't got this route now, get it and enjoy it until the summer. There are some bugs on it. Yes, I've crashed on it once, just to point out. Not physically crashed as the train, but the game has crashed once. It actually crashed coming out of here, so I still don't know how that crashed. But yeah, like I said, and actually, I'll go back to the menu in a minute. You will also lose an exclusive freight loco to this route if licensing goes in a certain livery, just to point out. I will point that one straight out to you there. So if you're on Steam, at least you can wait for sale, because there's going to be probably a sale from tomorrow. Let's be real, there will be a sale from tomorrow on TSW and TSC stuff. I might pick up the TSC version tomorrow when it comes on sale. But yeah, because I do play Trains and Classic. Spoiler alert. Does anyone know what good systems are to record in that are free? Because I may look at trying to get some Trains and Classic onto the channel at some point if I can. But that's all up in the air. That's not me confirming I will. So for the next bits anyway, I'm gonna look at what could happen. So could we get the unbranded versions? Someone's coming in, are they? No. Well, look it up to the platform. So yeah. Look it up to the platform. I don't have to press any button because it's default to run. Because I can't bother to change that. Because I walk or run. I do both, but it's easy to run. Anyway, for the future side of things, could we get a re-release as with unbranded stock in it? Because, if they do that, I hope it's free for existing users. For the obviously the F1, yeah, the F1 2. I've completely, my mind's died. And the MP36 to be unbranded and as much as possible not to resemble them in real life. Whoop, over the track. So yeah, but at the same time, along with that, oh, there's an invisible wall on that bit of road. John turns the headlight on first. I might jump for. So, I'm on the platform. You're just stood there. You're just stood there. You're just stood there. Don't do this at home, kids. Anyway, so yeah. So obviously, remove the Caltrain licensing. Load up, here we go. So, like I said, remove the Caltrain licensing. I don't know if the colours will have to change on them. I think the front might be safe on that. On these logos. Get out of the way. Oh, the doors are open. Where are you due to leave? 48. Very much not now. 9 past, 14, 36. One back. Oh, get out of the way. Get out of the way. You're the next to leave. Let it be up on the platform. So until you open the doors up, I'm going to stand there. Anyway, so on licensing, take the licensing off of the locos and the train and the coaches anyway. I'm trying to say coaches just so it's a bit easier to fire between the freight stuff and the passenger stuff for this. So yeah. And then potentially do a bit of a route overhaul. On it goes. So yeah, a route overhaul. Let me on. Why are people on this already? Anyway, let's go upstairs. Find an empty seat. Boom. Anyway, so yeah, unbrand them, re-release them as unbranded, with a smaller route overhaul, with the lighting effects, weather effects, tunnel reverb perhaps, and perhaps even give it a card mode if possible. Yeah, I'm more or less just saying, oh, just give it the full feature set of TSW5 then. But hey, yeah, and perhaps because there are some bugs, I'm going to say this. I can see them fixing bugs, doing a final bug fix as well to the route, just so it fixes any potential bugs on the route as well, just so it can be left in a nice and happy state. I hope they do that now, as I just said that. because time is running out. So, once again, if you haven't done so already, pick up Peninsula Corridor, pick up the MP36 Baby Bullet, and pick up the MP15 add-on sooner rather than later. You've got until the 27th of this month. I wonder if that will have to get removed as well. So yeah, pick them up now. You don't have to worry about last or current gen console hardware for this route. You will not lose any particular layers or services, plain and simple. But I will do this. You will be missing out on the opportunity to have the I'm actually surprised it is still exclusive, but Longhorn freight locomotive. And yes, there's two timetables because one's got the Baby Bullet cab car in and one doesn't because a bug for you when it loads up. Yeah, so this is the horrorness of licensing. This is the first time this has actually had to happen on TSW. Because like I said about Great Western, why are these disallowed to still be sold with the Great Western licensing, despite Dovetail haven't got the licensing anymore, and this isn't? So, hey ho. So like I said, there's two timetables because one's got the cab car missing, and yes, it will be the GB38-2 in Union Pacific Lightning that you will be losing. And just to confirm that it's not on any other route, on any other, so GP, so you do see it, 38, be handy if I didn't put a space in between. So all the GP38s, but there's the Peninsula Corridor version, which will only go on those two routes, just to point out, because obviously that has a GP38 as well. This is the only time you'll have the Union Pacific version of the 38, just to point out GP38 as well. So if you want it, get it now. You only need the base route for this add-on, the loco, just to point out. But yeah, if you haven't, that's the wrong one. If you've not got Peninsula Corridor, pick it up now. You will not regret me saying this, because actually I'm going to say this. Before, to be honest, before that route came out, that was the only American passenger route that was diesel operations, diesel only operation. I'm not going to count the hard work with all of the AC64 and the Acela. So it's only those two routes which are diesel only on passenger use. No, actually it wasn't. It was before Antelope Valley, where that's buggered off to Antelope Valley, which was the second route that you have diesel only operation on it. But if you want the original TS 2020 experience of a route that has now, it does show its age now, but of its time, it was good. It's a brilliant route. And I'm saying that, like I've said before, I'm not an ambassador, so I've not obviously been told to say anything like that. It was one of my personal favourite routes for American use, just to point out. It was mainly because of the that one, the F40. And the Baby Bullet actually made it a little bit more interesting as well. It's just the faction, if I go into them, Baby Bullet, for some strange reason, doesn't get many services paired with the F40, which gets a bunch. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here then, guys. So thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Like I said, don't forget to pick this route up before it goes on the 27th. Today is the 5th of February, so you've got 22 days to pick this route up on the day that I'm recording this. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below. Comment down below how they'll perhaps, if they can't get the licensing back, how this route should come back up. Should it get a route overhaul at the same time? And actually, I might say this with or without the licensing, have a route upgrade. So, once again, thank you very much for watching, and have an awesome day. The time is ticking on Peninsula Corridor. Goodbye.